Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's now Intuitive with Millie. Hope you're all doing well. Some of you may know me from Tarot with Millie on YouTube here and also from TikTok, okay? But anyway, this is going to be a general reading for the zodiac sign Pisces. So we're going to look at what's coming up for the month of March, okay? I pulled this card out earlier, okay? And we got here Fate. Alright, so let me read this out. So some of you could be like influencers. You could be also going through a healing because it's giving me that the star card energy from tarot. But anyway, we're going to look at what the essential message and the oracle message is for you for this opening of your reading, Pisces. So fate, it's about fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change and knowing what those things are, okay? The oracle message, the serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your card to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. So there may be a message there for you, Pisces. Okay, we can't control anyone, alright? And especially if you're in a relationship, okay? It's not about controlling. Well, you can't control, okay? But anyway, that'd be a message for someone here, especially with the Serenity Prayer. Okay, so let's put those to the side. And now I'm going to start your reading off with the money career moves. And we're going to see what's coming up for you for the month of March. And then I'm going to bring in the tarot. So even though we're looking at your money moves, okay, there could be things in general that you're going through that may come up as well. But anyway, let's see what we got for you, Pisces. What's coming in for you for the month of March? What's coming in for Pisces for the month of March? Alright, what do we have for Pisces for the month of March? We got shedding. Okay, so reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set high goals, alright? So out with the old, in with the new, you're shedding. Looking at this, it's like it's representing the year of the snake, which has ended. So you're going through an ending, okay? Some kind of transformation. Okay, so let's see what else we got. What else do we have for Pisces? Okay, we got gift. Alright, So you will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. So this is why the shedding is here, okay, to bring in new opportunities. And it says use opportunities that arises, okay. What else do we have? Fruits of your labor, okay. So it's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gainers here. So you may have put in the hard work here. You know, it could be sometime last year or from last year up to now. You've put in the hard work and so you're being rewarded, okay? You're reaping your rewards, Pisces, okay? Becoming self-sustained financially, okay? Whether you put the hard work in, or you may be like receiving, okay, to keep self-sustained, but I'm getting maybe also for some of you some kind of inheritance, okay, either physically or spiritually, okay, it's coming in for some of you. Yeah, we got many choices, okay? So opportunities around when you are in a dilemma. All roads lead to Rome. Look at all your options. So just know when there's a lot of things going on for you, okay? Usually that's when opportunities come in. So pay attention, okay? So anyway, let's see what else we got. Pay attention. Yeah, we got love life. Okay, so free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. Love and be loved. So a lot of you's going to be feeling really blessed is what I want to say. Okay, you know, loving yourself, being sustained, receiving, okay. And I feel as though it's because, you know, you've put in the hard work somehow. But anyway, things are ending. The old, you know, out with the old now, in with the new. Yeah, it's time for you to set higher goals. So raising your standards, or you're moving up. Yeah, we got fertility, all right. So it's time to think about family life and children. Don't sacrifice family for career, okay, guys? So for some of you may be ready to, you know, pull back from your career and settle down and start a family. There could be a pregnancy here. New addition to the family through marriage, that kind of thing as well, I'm getting, okay. Or there's some type of birth, a rebirth of some kind, or a pregnancy or a rebirth of ideas, okay. It's about nurturing yourself now, okay. So that's for some of you, all right? Maybe it's because now I'm getting the Empress energy with the fruits of your labor and this fertility, okay? So, you know, you're not chasing things. You know, you're taking the high road with the old, okay? Or you're taking the high road with people, places, and things now, okay? It's like the only thing that you can have control of is control what you have got going on, not what others have going on as well, especially with this fate I'm getting. Okay, hope that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, because it's about accepting people, or accepting things for what they are or who they are, okay? Oh, we got wrong decisions. So, reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. Okay, so you may have, I think we all have. We've all made wrong decisions throughout our life sometimes. So this time you're going to make sure that, you make the right decisions, okay? So you're going to act, you're going to think before you act. And a lot of you may be doing that anyway, especially if you went through things last year. So this year you're gonna make the right decisions, think before you act, look at the consequences. If a decision you have to make, I feel as though you're gonna look at the consequences now. When you make decisions, what will happen, okay? So let's get another 2 more. Yeah, we got direction. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be, Pisces. Okay? You could be standing in your truth with this direction here about having some sort of truth and clarity about what you want now, okay? It's giving me that Ace of Swords energy, all right? So with you standing to your truth and clarity about not being deviate off your path, not allowing anything to hinder your progress, you're standing to your truth here with some sort of belief, whatever that is. Could be your career, could be your money, but others of you, maybe it's a relationship, I don't know. I feel it's more to do with your money and career, you're really focusing on it, okay? And so therefore, with you standing to your truth about moving forward, okay, some breakthrough could come through for you, okay? You could be getting downloads of information and ideas, all right, in regards to your business plans, your projects, or whatever else you got going on for you in general in your life at this present time, maybe. So let's get one more. Yeah, and you're going to make sure that you don't make the wrong decisions. All right. I'm getting hangman. Okay, we got perfect fit. Finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. So, with you not deviating off your path, you may have found the perfect fit for you. Whether it's creating something from home or working outside of home, doing something that you love, okay? You have a gift, okay, Pisces? You have a gift, you have a talent, okay? And for some of you, this gift and talent may have been hidden deep within you, and now it's coming out, okay? Yeah, some of you are. So just be mindful when you have a lot going on, okay? Because usually opportunities may come in and you may not realize it, okay? So pay attention, okay, with things around you, all right? Pay attention. What do we have underneath? Yeah, we got closed doors. Yes, so with this shedding here, things are closing out for you, but like they say, one door closed, another one opening, right? So no good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over again. And I feel as though with that, you're going to find the perfect job, the ideal job for you, Pisces, okay? There's something that's out there waiting for you. Okay, so let's see. Let's bring in the tarots. Okay. Yeah, be mindful of with a lot of things going on, okay? Because I keep repeating it, you know. But anyway, let's see. Let's see what we got. What's coming in for the month of March for Pisces? Okay, so now we got balance. All right, it kind of dropped out in reverse, but it bounced back in the upright. So a lot of yous are now balanced now, okay? Before you may have done a lot of juggling, or you were dealing with others that were juggling you, okay? But it's about prioritizing what you have got going on now, organizing, time management, scheduling, routines, all of that, okay? Others of you may have, when it comes to relationship, I want to say relationship, you may have had someone, or you were dealing with someone that was juggling you a lot, or you had others that were putting more responsibilities, or you could have been in a relationship where you felt as though the relationship, it was, for you, it was out of balance, and you may have had someone, or dealing with someone that was putting more responsibilities onto you, and you may have been going along with it, not being aware, okay? And then as time, you started to be imbalanced, okay? So some of you may have been going through that. So whether it's a relationship, or even with job, or people you know, family and friends, okay? I feel as though, Pisces, you may have just dropped responsibilities that was others, that belonged to others, okay? Or you may have had, too much going on, more than you could handle, okay? And this is probably why many choices is here, okay? Opportunities around when you are in a dilemma. So you may have become in a dilemma where you realize that you needed to drop one or two things to bring yourself back into balance. So it's in the upright. So some of you could be in balance. Others of you could be still working on it. Others of you, again, may not know, but now you may know that you may have a bit too much. So drop one or two things. Go from prioritizing what's most important to less important, and drop those ones at the bottom list, okay, to bring yourself into balance, all right? But anyway, let's see, what else do we have? Wow, we got the Ten of Swords in reverse. So you're going through a recovery, or you're now being recovered, or you've now overcome this pain of betrayals and disappointments and backstabbing, you really went through it, okay? But it's in reverse now, so you've overcome this and you're ready to let it go, okay? And now that you're gonna let it go, you may find that you may find what your gifts and talents are, okay? And another thing here is that you may have had people that did this to you because you have some sort of gift, okay? Some sort of gift. I mean, we all have gifts, but there was something about yours. Maybe it shined brighter than others, I don't know. But maybe because you were gifted and you were always being, disappointed or betrayed, jealousy even, envy from others. And, these were relationships, connection, family even, okay? Some of you may also receive a gift, but it's saying, use opportunities that arise, okay, collective? I mean, Pisces, okay? So, you could have been gifted. All right, I'll just turn it in reverse. So that's good, Pisces, whoever that's for. And now your fruits of labor is coming in. You've let go of people that brought too much onto you, okay, as well. You've let them go. A connection, a relationship, friends. Oh, wow, look at this victory. So you're being recognized and rewarded here because, you've let something go, or you brought yourself back into balance and you've healed, I want to say, or you've overcome, or you're recovering. And so now the Six of Wands is here with the fruit of your labor. So you're being recognized and rewarded. You're feeling at peace, feeling bliss or blessed, okay, celebrating, and all your spirit team, they're here celebrating with you, okay? So now it's about you working, how you work on the outer side of yourself to go towards taking action towards success. It's now, Spirit is saying, it's now time for you to work from within out now, okay? I hope that makes sense. So let's keep going. Many choices. What do we have? Pisces. Many choices. Wow. Emperor. This is you now having control, okay? Emperor. You're a leader. You now have some sort of authority in spirit, okay? You may have been given some sort of authority now, okay? Because you've let something go, you've healed from it, or you recovered, okay? So now you are standing in your authority, okay? You now know who you are, all right? You may, and it's telling me you dealt with a lot of divine masculine, male or female, okay, that were very controlling, okay? A father figure, a husband, someone that had authority over you, male or female, family as well. I'm getting that too, older siblings, okay? For some of yous, a boss, okay, or someone at work that had some sort of authority over you, supervisor, or an Aries, male or female, okay? But now this is you, okay? Not only they were controlling you, a lot of them played mind games as well. They were very strategic, when it came to you, and it was because you have some gift, okay? This is for some of those people, they saw something about you, okay? Spiritually is what I'm saying. So now this is you taking control, Pisces, okay? You're coming into this divine masculine energy where you're now being given the authority. You're now having a better understanding about your plans as well, and you're going to start being very strategic around your plans, okay? This is you now taking control of a situation or situations, okay? A situations or situations, you're taking control now. And it's your stability. You're very stable, established now, okay? Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, okay? Um, yeah, showing up every day now for yourself, okay? You're showing up every day and just, acting on your plans, goals, desires, boundaries even, and setting rules around it now, okay? So yeah. Wow. Okay, let's see what else we got. You have authority now, Pisces. Okay, with this emperor, your leader. You've recovered. For some of yous, okay. Yeah, you're free. The Fool. Okay. You're just now. Well, you've been given a clean slate. You're starting fresh. Okay, and so therefore this is you taking some sort of leap of faith, okay, and you're just listening to your guides, free spirit, being very fearless with this emperor energy, because the Fool is associated with Aquarius and Aries, and I feel as though this is Aquarius energy with the Fate. Okay, yeah, confirmation. And now we've got Aries, so free spirit, being fearless. Any obstacles or challenges comes your way now, you don't have a problem dealing with it, but you're just moving forward with joy, believing in yourself, okay, listening to your guides, knowing that you have the Most High here with the sun shining down on you. You have his back or her back, okay. Yeah, you're just loving life. No troubles, no problems, okay. Wow. And you're just listening to your guides. You're seen as someone that's very loyal as well, okay. Yeah, and this energy is very pure, innocent, vibrant energy, no baggages, okay. You're starting fresh. You've been given a clean slate, okay. Free spirit, fearless. Yeah, you're coming out of this hermit now. You've done all the reflecting, okay. You may have spent a lot of time, for some of yous, Pisces, where you did a lot of reflecting, being on your own, isolating, okay, really reflecting, going within, looking at changes, what stays, what goes, what has grown, what lessons have you learned, and what wisdom have you gained from it. And I feel as though it's all about acceptance, okay. So anyway, it's in reverse now, so you're not gonna be, on your own as much as you were. You're starting to come out of this hermit energy, okay. You may have been also reflecting on family, children, you know, your legacy even, generational wealth. You may have been reflecting on that as well, like starting to look at your legacy, your generational wealth maybe, establishing your family, okay? You know, some of you may have been really reflecting, yeah, because that lamp, you know, you may have gone down a dark path, and sometimes our soul needs that, because not all the time we find answers in the light, okay? We have to go through the darkness to find answers as well. So you may have been doing that with this hermit, and that lamp there, that lamp, it was guiding you, okay? So let me put that in reverse. Oh, this is good. What else do we have? Yeah, you're not going to make the wrong decisions this time, Pisces, okay? I think we got two here. Yeah, things have been revealed. Yeah, this came out in reverse, the High Priestess. And I feel as though it's because things have now been revealed and exposed to you now, okay? Things that may have been hidden from you. You kind of may have had a knowing about things anyway, okay? So, you know, I feel as though that's why the High Priestess is probably in reverse, because things have been revealed, all right? But with this High Priestess energy, you're very, you know, you could be having closeness with your higher most, with God, with the divine, with source, whatever you want to call it for you, okay? Having some closeness around your identity when it comes to your spirituality, your Akashic records could be opening up for you too now, okay? So you may start looking at gaining knowledge around that, like your birth chart, house placements, how the planets line up in your birth chart, you know, and with that, you're going to be able to know when to do things and when not to, okay? So, you know, so let's see. What else do we have? I really want to put that, yeah, there's something here you're not moving towards now with the Chariot in reverse. Usually in the upright, it's, you know, you moving forward, but there's something here that you may not be moving towards anymore because you've let it go. Maybe you're always traveling to someone, or traveling towards a situation or family, whatever this is, you may have, but you're not now, okay? You're going in another direction, all right? And it could do with family for some of yous, all right? Yeah, so that's all that Chariot in reverse gives me. You're not going towards things that you used to, because those were things that kept you in balance, or you were dealing with someone that kept you in balance, and it was affecting your finances, the career that you wanted to choose as well, okay? Your money, your success, Yes, someone doesn't want to be judged. So let's see, why do we have judgment in reverse? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Don't self-doubt yourself or feel judgment in any way. Or you may have got, or maybe you went through a period of self-doubt, feel judgment. You may have been ignoring your inner calling. Yeah, no, I really want to put it in the upright now, eh? Well, let's just leave it in the reverse. I feel as though you're going towards your higher calling now, okay? Because you're recovering and you're free. You're coming out of some sort of um, um, isolation. You now taking charge of things, okay? All right, we got the high priestess, and I want to turn her in the upright. Okay, this is your energy, but yeah, you may have had things exposed to you. Okay, but anyway, I'm turning them. No, I'll leave them in the reverse. But I feel as though you're very, very strong with your intuition and cause and clairvoyance as well, and you may be having visions, um, dreams, and premonitions. Okay, you're not moving towards things. Okay, there's something here you're not moving towards. I feel as though it's towards someone that you were dealing with, and I feel as though whoever you were dealing with, it was affecting your finance, or there was some betrayal around it. Like, I feel as though someone was trying to control your finances, whoever that was. This is for some of yous, not all of yous, okay? But yeah, you now have the control, okay? But yeah, you may have been um, in some sort of self-doubt, or again, you were dealing with someone that was putting self-doubt your way, didn't want you to go towards your spiritual awakening or your purpose, okay? But yeah, no, it's inevitable, okay? Or you're dealing with someone, if this is not you getting self-doubt thrown your way, you are dealing with someone that refused to go towards their higher purpose, and now they could be getting judged. They could be. Yeah, you may have been a bit too harsh. You could have been dwelling on past mistakes, like the wrong decisions, you know, that you wish you never had met this person. You probably, or the situation, and now you're trusting your intuition, and there's no way you're moving forward. And if you are moving, it's been redirected, I'm getting, or directed away now. But anyway, let's see, what do we got underneath? So anyway, yeah, look, justice, okay? So things are going to be in your favor now. And I feel as though it's because you've now recovered from something. This is specifically, I feel, for not all of you. So this reading is not going to be for everyone. I feel as though it's for someone here that's gone through recovery. So it's not going to be for everyone, this reading. It may only be for one, if maybe two, but yeah, okay? So, you've recovered from something, whoever this is meant to be for. You've closed things out. Doors are closed. You're shedding. You're shedding out the old and bringing in the new. All right, and you're very established with this Emperor, where you're very fearless now. So you may have Aries in your chart, okay, or you dealt with Aries. Don't have to be. They could be an earth sign, but have that trait, whoever you're dealing with, for whoever this is for, this reading. So, you're going towards your purpose, you're moving forward, okay? Yeah, you're not moving towards anything that was very controlling. You're not moving towards anything that you had just experienced. Okay, but I really feel as though those things that you've experienced, you're going to take those experience and those experience that you've had with making the wrong decisions, okay, you're going to make better decisions now, more wiser, more alert, more sharp-minded now, more around truth and clarity. But anyway, justice is here and it's in the upright, so things are being ruled in your favor. So maybe any court or legal issues or settlements are going to be in your favor, but it's about you keep choosing what's right. Keeping that balance, keeping the scales on a level balance, moderation, and keep choosing to do what's right for you and not giving up on that, okay? Justice. So there's some other cards I want to bring, but I have to move my table to get out, so I'm going to put you on hold and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to now use the Archangel Power tarot cards, okay, to confirm, and I may even read from the guidebook, maybe, I don't know. Let's see if I'm guided to do that. So let's see what we got for you. Archangel Power tarot deck. What do we have? The archangels. What is it that they want you to know now? Okay. To empower yourself. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting with your finances. Some of you may have been dealing with someone that really affected your finance through betrayals, disappointments, and backstabbing. Okay, you could have been dealing with someone that was like a tyrant. All right. But anyway, you've now recovered. You've recovered from some ending, and you're free now. Okay, and it's about loving life. Some of you, have no problems or troubles. Okay, so enjoy. Feel the joy is what I want to say. Feel the joy now. Okay, because you deserve it. Whoever this is for. Oh, before I start, what do we got here? So I'm going to give you some dates. They may be specific to you. Okay, so take it if it does, don't if it doesn't. but we've got 2, 10, 6, 4, 9, 2, 7, and 20. Okay, so 20 something. So we got 2, 2, 22, and we got 20 here. So maybe something had maybe specific for you in going back to 2022. Okay, maybe like 4 years ago, you may have been dealing with someone that you met 4 years ago, and so you may have gone through this. You were being controlled in some sort of relationship that was very controlling since 2022. Okay, yeah, I'm getting that. Months we got here is February, October, June, April, September, July. Yeah, February is strong. So maybe you ended something, you finally ended something, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You finally ended something here, Pisces. Oh, it's starting to get warm. Oh, it's starting to get warm. Let me put you on hold or just... Whew. Okay, I'm back. That's better. Oh, wow. So that was for some of you. Major arcana we've got here is the Emperor, the Fool. Oh yeah, we've got 6 major arcanas here. So 7. November as well. Okay. Maybe since last year November you started healing, or you started letting things go, but you know, with this 10 of swords in reverse, okay, you finally let things go, okay, because something's been exposed. It got exposed to you, okay, and you know, you may have gone back to this person once or twice or even 3 times, okay, but this time you're like, I know what I know, okay? And with the 10 of swords, you would have really come out of some sort of denial in regard to someone here, because it was affecting your finance. That's for some of yous, but now, okay, you're really gonna think before you act now. You have very strong clarity is what I'm getting about dealing with people out there like narcissism, manipulators, gaslighting. Yeah, you're gonna know now. Okay, um, people that carry that trait. Okay, you're gonna know because of what you've been through. So let's see. I'm so happy for you, Pisces. Especially whoever this gone through this. Yeah, and this reading is not for everyone, but maybe some of you maybe like cross watchers. You could have been dealing with a Pisces that was like this towards you. Okay? So, anyway, let's see. I feel like reading more of this bloomin' this here, so let's do that before I carry on. The fate. So we spoke about, I read about the essential meanings of it, okay, and the oracle message of it. So let's bring it up closer. We're going to look at the relationship in regards to the fate, okay? So, relationship message. Yes, oh, where am I? 18, wrong one. Yeah, you're going to know the difference now. Somehow you're going to know, okay? But anyway, let's look at relationship message. Okay, other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. So even though you're not together, okay, you learned something here, and it was to make you strong, because some of yous, or maybe just one of yous here, keep repeating, I want to say that as well, or going towards a relationship that was very familiar to you, but it caused heartaches and betrayals and disappointment. Okay, so this time you've learnt, and you're gonna know now. That's why we got wrong decision here. Think before you act now. Maybe you just put all your eggs in the basket. You're not going to do that now. You realize that, okay? And it's not that you're looked at like a fool or anything like that. It's just that you had a big heart, okay? You probably didn't know how to say no, but now you do, because of the consequences, okay? So therefore, okay, so prosperity. Yeah, you've now recovered, healed, and there's a better version of yourself now, okay? So when it comes to prosperity, it says your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You are being invited to accept what is unreservedly. This could be a temporary situation, seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose you can't see that has been determined by the fates. It could be a situation you are unprepared for, and you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. Do not fight the situation. Ride it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it. And the serenity, is that it? Yeah. And the serenity, you need to make good choices from here on. From here on out will be given to you. You will indeed flourish. Okay? So let's hear about protection. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situation and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there, life will only get better. Act as if you believe that, for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. Okay, collective Pisces? It's for someone, okay? So let's bring in the tarot, Archangel and Power. What do we have? What is it we need to know? Or what is it that you need to know? Remember, just take what does, leave what doesn't. Okay? You're really standing in your authority, or you're about to now. So be proud of yourself. Okay? Oop. You're well balanced now, whoever this reading's for. And I feel as though you're going to be very successful. Okay? So keep choosing what's right for you. Alright? Yeah, we got the wheel. Number 10. So the wheel is now in the upright for you. No more stagnant. New beginnings, end of delays, okay? A change in direction that offers happiness. Let's have a look. Wheel of Fortune. Good things coming your way, okay? Archangel Jeremiah, okay? So the wheel, all right, Pisces? Exciting changes are coming. The wheel spins with the power of life and turns to bring you prosperous new opportunities. If you've been finding it difficult to get your plans off the ground, that will change now. Sudden movement forward is likely. While the idea of change can sometimes be worrying to people, you must trust and know that the universe wants you to be happy. Unexpected events are meant to point you in a direction that will bring you a more joyful and fulfilling life. If you feel uncertain, ask Archangel Jeremiah to give you a clear understanding of where you're headed. Okay? Yeah, you're being redirected away from things that were very familiar to you. So additional meanings of this card: a fresh start, optimism for the future, ability to adapt. Archangel Jeremiah is the angel who can help us see our lives clearly so that we can make assessments about changing circumstances. His name means mercy of God, and he assists those wanting to review their past in a kind and forgiving way. Archangel Jeremiah has the ability to inspire great visions of the future. Call upon him to help when you're seeking inspiration on how to successfully make amazing changes in your life. All right, so let's see what else we got. What else do we have? Yeah, 10 of Gabriel. All right, people that you dealt with that took advantage of you, okay? Or you being a people pleaser as well, okay? We got actual angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. All right. So it was building up burdens. It was just too much. Whoever you were dealing with, a lot of burdens. Okay. There was a lot of burdens. So that's what was keeping you in balance, was the burdens. Okay, we've got, it's important to live a balanced life. Your determination and share will to accomplish the task before you is very admirable, but it's taking a large toll on you. So you liked where you were, or you liked whoever you were with, but they became very um um it was taking toll on you. The control, the taking advantage, the long hours that you were putting into that relationship, the long hours you were putting into that job, the long hours you were putting towards family. You know what I mean, Pisces? Okay? But it's taking a large toll on you. Ask for help from others. Delegate responsibilities to those who can do a good job. Reduce stress for the sake of protecting your health. Release feelings of guilt and remove unnecessary obligations from your schedule. Your current challenges may feel burdensome, but there is a great deal to learn from this situation. This is a time of growth that will make you stronger. Ask your angels and guides to place helpful people at your side. Additional meaning of this card: trying too hard to please others, light at the end of the tunnel, overdeveloped sense of responsibilities, working too many hours, that kind of energy. Okay, so let's see what else. We got one more just flipped over. What do we got? Yeah, 8 of Michael. So 8 of Swords. Okay, it says you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Okay? So, have the courage, you had the courage to change. Okay? You had the courage to change the situation. And that's why the six of wands came in. You had a lot of courage and you're being recognized and rewarded for it. Okay? And now your fruits of your labor is coming in because you had courage to change the situation, and then you started seeing things clearly. All right? So let's see what's with the Emperor. What do we got with the Emperor? Three of Gabriel, moving forward. Maybe you were waiting, okay? But whatever it is, you waited Okay, well, you did the planning and the preparing, especially with the Emperor here, okay? So, this is you waiting for your ships to come in because you prepared, you planned, and you were very excited. Fire sign energy with the Three of Wands. So, with the Aries could have been coming through, you expecting, okay? You expected this to come in, or there's something that you're expecting to come in now because you put the plan. You're bossing up. It says prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So your ships are here, I feel. Okay, it's like there's a process now. You know how things get unloaded off the ship and the plane and that, so it's you're waiting maybe. Let's see. Three of Wands or Three of Gabriel. You've made some good choices and now your ship is coming in. As you wait for it to dock, it is an excellent time to consider your next steps. Long-term planning is a good idea. What is your next adventure? What actions are required in order to make that endeavor a reality? You may need to travel for business purposes. Review your options while you keep your enthusiasm high. The work you've done so far will yield fantastic results, so there's no need to worry. If it takes a little while for you to get a return on your financial and energetic investments, just have patience. So additional meanings of this card: self-confidence, teamwork, optimism, and an expected outcome. Let's keep it going. All right. What else do we have? The Sun. Okay, so it's a yes card. You're moving forward. You've been awoken. You're getting creative. It's a new beginning, a new phase. Okay, it's a go green card. So it says, and we got Archangel Uriel. Okay, number 19. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Okay, yeah, see, when I see your Most High is shining down behind you, it's like he's got your back, or she. Okay, and we got the Sun card here. All right, Leo energy. Okay, so let's see what else. Pisces. Yeah, you're thriving forward now because you've recovered. We got the Lovers, number 6, Archangel Raphael. Make a choice. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments. The power of love. Okay? So, you're going to weigh things out carefully. Okay? That's how you're going to make the choice. By weighing out, all right, what was heavy, what is light. You want what's light, not what's heavy, because heavy means burden. Okay? Burden. But anyway, I hope you know what I mean by that. Let's carry on. What else do we have? 8 of Gabriel. So you got a lot coming in. Email, text, phone calls, video, all sorts of types of communication, networking, okay? You're going to clear any obstacles and challenges as well, okay? You're very strong, willpower, okay? It's a lot of fast, quick energy, speed, all right? A great deal of activity, taking action, okay? Sudden and immediate results, important communication, all right? So, you got a lot coming in, a lot to do, a lot of communication, taking action on things, clearing any obstacles and challenges that come about, things like that, okay? Could be things that are ongoing, okay? So let's see what else we got. What's with the Chariot? What's with the Chariot? Knight of Gabriel. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic, okay? Time to take action. Great passion for a cause. Instinctively knowing just what to do now. Okay, so you're taking action on things that you know extensively what to do now, and it's things for your highest good or for the good of all, okay? Really enthusiastic about it, all right? One more. Wow. Oh, we got two. Oh, well, I'll take them. The first one we got here is perspective, okay? Looking at things from different angles, really deep thinking about a situation or someone or whatever this is you're thinking about. You're looking at it from different angles, really deep, and you could be looking at doing something different. So let me read it. Yeah, you're about to release. Hangman. There is a better way. You've probably noticed that your past approach is no longer working for you. Archangel Cameo asks that you pause what you're doing and look at things from a different perspective. While this time of reflection is temporary, it is also extremely important to your spiritual evolution and growth. This card can also indicate that your heart may be leading you to perform a selfless act of kindness for someone else. This form of compassion is always rewarded, and your angels will be standing by your side. Remember that you give the world your greatest gift by being your true, unique, electric self. Additional meanings of this card: a pause for reflection, time moving slowly, a change in priorities, unconventional ideas, daring to be different. Archangel Camille is known for helping people find whatever it is that they are seeking. His name means the eyes of God, and you can call upon him when you're trying to understand a situation from a different perspective, okay? We also got the Ace of Gabriel, which is the Ace of Wands, okay? So a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Yeah, your new beginning is, taking action on things, but feeling inspired, optimistic, seeing opportunities, traveling. Yeah, you may be looking at traveling, somewhere at the back of China, I'm looking at, or South America, maybe India, okay? Or you're watching documentaries, traveling documentaries. It could be inspiring you, all right? A new beginning, okay? So the bottom of the deck, how canny this is. We got the star, Aquarius energy, but yeah, you're meant to shine, okay? So a dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. Okay, let's read it. So we got Archangel Jophiel, the star, number 17. Now is the time to have great faith and hope. This star shines in the heavens as inspiration and as affirmation sign to you that your plans can be viewed with enthusiasm and confidence. If you've been experiencing challenges, you can rest assured that your difficulties will quickly fade into the past. This is the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a star you can make a wish upon. The most important element for your success is believing in yourself. Yeah, the full. Remember? Archangel Jophiel can help you see how beautiful this moment in your life is. Feel inspired to make long-term plans and know that you'll be successful. Additional meaning of this card: a dream come true, renewed purpose, following your intuition, faith in yourself. Archangel Jophiel means the beauty of God. She excels at the beautifying any she excels at beautifying any situation or challenge that has arisen. You can also call upon Archangel Jophiel in times of joy and gratitude to help you anchor in your heart the positive energy of that moment. Cool. So when you want to feel grateful and thankful for things that you have, yeah, call out to Archangel Jophiel, because she'll even anchor it more into your heart, because that is what the universe, resource, God, whatever you want to put it, okay, it's your heart chakra, things that matters in the heart, the truth, okay, your true intentions. If your heart is dark, well, it's not true. What you may have said, what you're thinking about, I don't know, okay. The universe always witnesses our true intentions, and it's the intentions, it's the motivation, what motivates us to take action on things, okay? Is it because you truly feel the love towards it, or you're just doing it and hoping that you will get away with it? You don't get away with shit when it comes to the universe. You don't. Is karma's just around the corner, okay, waiting, all right? And it may not come for years, I don't know, but I think you know what I mean, okay? So the dates we've got here, okay, I want to look at major arcana. You got 3 major arcanas here. Strong fire sign energy, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 9, okay, so very strong. Maybe your sacral chakra, or is it your what is it, pole, oh God, I forgot the name of that chart. Oh, it's not even here. Yeah, you're getting a lot of action, very self-confident now, okay, Pisces, with all this Wands energy. Moving forward, taking action on things, very confident, very brave, courageous, okay, inspiring, all right, feeling inspired, feeling enthusiastic with this fire sign energy coming through, okay. The major Kana is the wheel, the sun, the lovers, and the star, okay. So good fortune, being positive, making good decisions, and believing in yourself, having faith, all right. So numbers we got here, they may be specific dates for you. 10, 8, 3, 19, 6, 8 again, 10 again, 12, and 1, and 17. So 88 and 10, 10 sticks out. So yeah, you've closed the cycle. Yeah, doors have now closed. Okay. And 88, infinity. Is that what it means? Infinity, ongoing, now. Yeah, you're very powerful with the number 8. Oh, that's 88. Master number. Oh, a powerful message of impending abundance, financial prosperity, success, encouraging a positive, focused mindset, attracting wealth now, opportunities, karmic rewards. Well, we did see the fruits of your labor, okay? You're aligning, you're going towards your life's purpose, to achieve lasting balance. So abundance, prosperity, karmic alignment, balance and infinity, culture significant, generational wealth. Okay. The months we got here is October, August, March, strong in October, again June, August, and March, December, January. Those are the months. So October and August is strong. Yeah, October is very strong. Maybe something happened. For some of you, you probably started recovering since last year in October for some of you, or maybe one of you. Yeah, but anyway, let's get an angel number. What's your angel number? Okay, so if you like this video, click on the like button, okay, and subscribe, alright? You got 1122, great shift. So there's a shift. You're shifting now, okay? Personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals, oneness, or coming into oneness, connection, and completion. So, first focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in your favor of your intentions, okay? What else do we have? I want to get a life message. What is your life message for the closing of this reading? What do we have? Life message, Pisces. Yes, so subscribe. Make sure that when you do subscribe though, Pisces, that it's under public, not private, so that when I go and put your name into the draw, it'll come up. It won't come up if you put it in private. Okay, so once I reach my goal, I'm going to do a prize giveaway. Okay, and hit the notification bell so that you may receive more videos as I upload, and when the prize draw is about to be drawn. Okay, once I hit my my goal. So we got Stand Strong. Okay, I think this came out for either Aquarius or Capricorn yesterday, but we've got I remain positive, yeah, because you could be dealing with those two, Pisces, okay? I remain positive, facing challenges with strength and courage. I refuse to be swayed by negativity. Standing tall, I embrace each moment with joy and peace. Trusting my future is in God's hands. I believe in life because life believes in me. All right? So let's get a bit of Jesus in you. Okay? Let's see what we've got. You know, kind, loving word from Jesus. All right, so I thank you all for watching this, okay? But yeah, make sure you subscribe. Okay, and it's under public, not private, or else I won't be able to put your name in the drawer once I reach my goal, Pisces. So what do we have? What message do we have? Okay, so give and it shall be given unto you. Yeah, it's given me that give and take, or reciprocate, or yeah, fairness. Okay, so give and it shall be given to you. Okay, Luke 6:38. All right, Pisces. So this is your reading for the month of March. Okay. The overall I'm getting from this reading is that your finances is now going to thrive now that you've recovered. Okay, I feel as though you may have been dealing with someone or connected to, or whoever it is, that, you know, you had a relationship with, or you had some type of connection, or you were dealing with people where it was affecting your finance, okay? And also your work and career, you know, dealing with others that didn't want you to move forward, okay, by throwing self-doubt your way, okay? But it's been exposed and revealed to you now, okay? So take what does, leave what doesn't. Use your discernment, please, okay? And, yeah, know that I love you all, okay? Take care. Bye.